It's been years since Shiba Inus have had a huge day like this. At long last, we have a convincing proof. The research team has just made some very significant news. At this very moment, the market for Bitcoin is experiencing a condition known as a parabolic phase. Analysts are the ones who raise the red flags. Moreover, the circle has turned out to be a great deal stranger than we had anticipated it would be. With that being said, what exactly is going on and why am I feeling so ecstatic about it? Permit me to expand. Mr. Crypto, your daily dosage of Shiba, would like to extend a warm greeting to you. If you are interested in learning more about Shiba, then you have come to the right spot. By subscribing, you will be able to keep ahead of the competition in the cryptocurrency industry and be informed about all of the most recent news and predictions. For additional information about SHIB, click the like button. As a result of the recent spike in their prices, Shiba Inus are once again making headlines and generating excitement among individuals. It would appear that things are progressing in a positive direction for everyone at long last. However, just as it appeared that things were beginning to improve, a significant wave of drama swept through the room and swiftly spread around the space. This rapid transition is frightening for many, because they believe it has the potential to halt the growth that they were looking forward to experiencing. Although people are still eager, they are more careful about what they say than they were before. There are a lot of people who believe that they are coming to a crossroads. If you make even a single error, this already enjoyable moment can be ended. In order to prevent the situation from spiraling out of control during this time, it is essential that the community collaborate in order to tackle it first. It would appear that this momentous occasion is significant not only for the future of Shiba Inu, but also for the trust and joy of everyone there. Then, what exactly is going on? The significance of Shiba Inu burns to the project is well known by all parties involved. From the beginning, this has been the most important aspect of Shiba Inu's long-term plan. Do you recall the most recent update regarding the automatic Shibarian burning that took place during the winter of last year? The project goes online in August of 2024. The folks who are working on it have stated that they will burn a significant amount of Shibaridu. Individuals in the region were filled with excitement and optimism as a result of that promise. However, as time went on, a peculiar occurrence did take place after that. There is no longer any mention of burns among those who like Shibaridu. There was not a single tweet, remark, or news item. As soon as there was complete silence, the action started to pick up speed. Individuals are uncertain as to whether or not they are telling the truth or whether or not they are actually setting Shiba on fire. Sincerity compels me to admit that they are some fairly good questions. There is more to it than just the lack of rationale. Keep in mind that December of the previous year, for the purpose of promoting Shiba Inu, the team was sending out a large number of tweets that were worth hundreds of thousands of dollars or more. The residents of the community became highly enthusiastic and energetic as a result of it. Why is it that they are unable to accomplish it today if they were able to do it back then? It is difficult for the people living in the area to make sense of all that is going on, and they are left scratching their heads. Everyone is curious about what is going on behind the scenes because of the strangeness that has occurred, being reticent and secretive about oneself. A number of individuals within the community began to raise concerns regarding the Shiba Torch burn portal, which had been established in August of 2024. This was the moment when the drama began to truly heat up. In response to our growing concerns, the devs have, at long last, gotten back to us today. The conflict started when Amris, a prominent member of the Shiba Inu community, posed a question to X. In his statement, he stated that the auto burn feature, which was intended to be released in January, did not take place. He sent these inquiries directly to Satoshi Kusama, the primary developer of Shiba Inu, and received a response that was brief and unsatisfactory with regard to the questions. According to Amoris, the environmental leaders were giving the community false information about their goals, which made the situation even more dire. As the situation rapidly deteriorated, it became abundantly evident that the community was dissatisfied. However, Daria intervened to bring things back under control. He acknowledged that the Shiba Torch platform has been operating at full capacity for several months and stated that hundreds of millions of Shiba Inu coins have been burned on the platform up to this point. Daria went so far as to bring up the recent burning of more than 80 million Shiba Inus in order to demonstrate that everything is proceeding according to plan. In addition to that, she brought attention to the incredible animation that plays at the conclusion of each fire. Despite the fact that some individuals were relieved that the burns were occurring, others couldn't help but note that they weren't nearly as severe as they had anticipated they would be. A further point is brought up by this. The lower burn rates could be explained by the fact that there may have been a significant decrease in the activity of Shibaria. As it did when it was busier, the network appears to be returning to its previous state of stability. Millions of transactions take place each and every day. Increasing the intensity of the workout should, according to logic, cause the burns to become significantly more severe in a short amount of time. It is important to keep an eye on the situation because if things start moving again, the number of fires could potentially reach the large numbers that the community has been aiming for. For the time being, the most effective course of action is to be prepared and observe how things develop. In the course of Terria's speech, a few misunderstandings were resolved, but it also caused others to become more concerned about the actual nature of the burn process. One of the things that drew our attention was the fact that he discussed Shibarium burns at a lower cost, which prompted a member of the forum to make an intriguing observation. As a result of the fact that Shiba Inu is a component of Ethereum, they stated that burns must be transferred to a debt account on the Ethereum network in order to significantly reduce the total number of tokens that are now in circulation. This prompted me to consider a significant question. What can the burn link of Shiba Inu do to make this situation more manageable? The question is very well thought out. The actual burns are dependent on Ethereum. What are some things that the team can do to improve the ecosystem of Shibarium? An extensive number of individuals within the community are currently contemplating potential solutions and ways to enhance the process in order to more effectively accomplish the objectives of the project. Theria did provide some helpful information by stating that the team is always looking for methods to make the process easier, despite the fact that burns continue to occur on Ethereum. He stated that a more effective method of burning objects would be implemented during the subsequent maintenance that will be performed on the Shiba Torch platform. At this point, the issue becomes much more intriguing than it already was. It was indicated by Teresa that they might incorporate CCIP, which stands for Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, in order to improve the system's functionality and make it run more smoothly. This has the potential to be the significant advancement